All right then, yo, Carrot Attack Podcast, myself, Daps, we're back again. Long form pod this time, guys. Make sure you keep liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that good stuff. It's been an interesting week. I've got a, I was gonna say I got a guest, but you're not even a guest. You're home, bro. Get me. This is like when Tottenham had to play at Wembley for a bit. You know what I mean?
That's this. You know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say like it's like you know when Langdon Donovan circles.
Oh, flipping, oh.
The Langdon Donovan.
Landon Donovan. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, we've got Scorcher with me. And he's just adjusting something. What is he adjusting? Number 4. Yeah, number 4. Is it too loud?
Yeah, that's better now.
Yeah. Quick one before we get into it. Scorch, you've been everywhere lately, man. You've been on some run, boy. How's it feeling? Is this normal to you now?
Yeah, it's pretty normal. But you know what it is? I'm just enjoying myself.
Mm.
You know, like that. Like, you know how bad it is as well? You see, like, where we're in a good moment.
Mm. When you say good moment, who's we?
Me, like, and like the whole culture.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in a good moment. But me personally, I'm in a good moment. Like, the phone's ringing.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's even more important to come do this, these kind of things. You get me? Cause a lot of man, when they get a little bit emotion, it's a new brethrens thing.
Yeah, it's
a new brethrens thing and close the door thing. It's for me, it's the opposite. Like I find myself back here. I find myself standing next to Liam Francis or whoever, like my normal people. You know it's that vibe.
Okay, I hear it. And very quickly before I also go on. Now that your phone is ringing a lot now. Yeah. Do you ever?
I just got moved to on the phone just now, though.
You got moved to?
Just getting moved to on the phone, but that's a different combo.
You know?
It's taking bare bad up on the phone.
Yeah, you know. I don't want to mention why we started, half an hour later. Then, but it's all good. But yeah. Do you look at some of those people that were like, when I was really out here in the trenches, you were not even trying to ring my phone, or is it just like the game is the game at this point?
The game's the game at this point, man. The game ain't based on sympathy, bro.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know, toughen up, bro. I said to her, man, you ain't built for this. I was built in this. Like Moses, I carried on building the ship, bro. No, there's a lyric.
No? Where's my phone? There's a lyric you said. One mad wordplay in the Kenny All-Star one.
Voice of the streets.
Yes. You said one mad wordplay thing. It was like bro. I was like, yeah, this guy's just spazzing out, boy.
You know, I'm not really on that, though.
What?
It's lyrical thing.
But do you know what's mad, though? We're going to get to the football, obviously, yeah? But about 2 months ago, I remember, was it even 2 months ago? I don't know. But you were saying you did something like a freestyle thing, and you were like not even like you were rusty. What was that one?
Rinse FM.
Was it Rinse?
Yeah.
And you said you was a bit rusty.
Yeah, but people was bare funny. Like I was, God, sorry.
You said you was rusty, but then I haven't seen you do a lot of like that format since then. But then when I see Voice of the Streets, I'm like, when did you get match fit? Like when did this happen?
Hey, match fitness is a real thing. You know what it is? I had to do people like Chip, shout out Chip hit me up. Like, brother, listen, I ain't trying to see that again. Like, listen, phone and what's going on? Like, you get me? He was mad. But I said to him, brother, nah, you man have been doing. I need to, I gotta get sharp.
Yeah.
I gotta get 60 minutes. You get me? So I got in my 60. Then I just, after that, nah, it's just calm, bro. Nah, just training full pelt. And then we get to here and I'm good now. I'm gonna do 2 sets.
What do you mean?
Bro, listen, I'm gonna do 2 sets. I had to do that. I done that. And then when I went to the AG one, I went to one other one on one extra.
Oh yeah.
Bam. And then so then by the time I get to DJ AG, I'm just in a good. I'm warm. I'm not really. Hammy's gonna hold up.
Yeah.
Hammy's gonna hold up. So then by the time we get to Kenny All-Star, it's not even the Hammy's gonna. It's like raw. He's back stronger kind of vibe. So, yeah, man.
But yeah, no, it's good, man. And in that time, we've not really had many football chats since then.
Been busy, and you ain't been in England.
Fam,
every time I paid you, you've not been in England.
It's not about me, to be honest. Yeah, it's not about me. This is a Celebrate Scorcher podcast. So we're just celebrating you, man. But no, on the real, football's back after international break. Obviously, international break was last week. First match we're going to start with, obviously, the match of the weekend, which was the main match this weekend. Liverpool versus City.
It's done now.
And it's annoying me that it's that. Yo, a couple of weeks ago, I put out a clip saying, I think Arsenal, just in relation to Arsenal were out of it because Liverpool were like too far ahead. Even though Liverpool are going to drop points, Arsenal are also going to drop points. But I think right now at this stage of the season to be, 9 points ahead?
Of Arsenal?
Yeah, a second place, 9 points ahead. It's too much. And Liverpool, to get to this point, they haven't even played great.
Bro, listen to this. They've also faced struggles along the way. Trent, injured. Alisson, injured.
Konate
now injured. Like it's not like they've
Jota.
Jota injured. It's not like they've had it smooth sailing. Nunes been trying to. He's Nunes. Like it's not been a straightforward kind of scenario. So
yeah, I think though
it's tricky.
Yeah. I think the one injury that I honestly cannot afford to have. Oh, there's two. There's obviously Salah, but you see Van Dijk right now. Yeah.
Oh,
this is why
he's the world's best right now.
But listen, this is why I say when people say I support Arsenal and all this time I haven't been saying Saliba's world class and whatever, and I always say Van Dijk's the best, it's because that whole world class title, you have to leave that for man that have done it over years, who their baseline, like this isn't Van Dijk on form. This is
just Van Dijk.
This is just Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Today against City, Haaland did not get any change out of him.
Not a sniff.
Yeah. Nothing. And he's been doing that all season. Do you get what I'm saying? And outside of that season when he came back from his ACL.
Yeah. But he needed adaptation.
But people don't allow for that. People just look at he's finished now.
Do you know what as well? You see, before the injury, I felt like man was sensationalizing his brilliance.
Nah.
Yeah? No, because they were being stupid. They were saying stuff like nobody's dribbled past him, man. Like,
that kind of stuff.
They're doing the prem thing. However, though, yeah, as a man, like I've done my knee, I've done that, so I know. Yeah, seeing the way he's found himself and adapted to his new package, what he's got, his new pack of capabilities, he's just lent into the man thing. Forget the athlete thing. Forget that. The man thing, the leadership thing, the communication thing. Like, bro, it's...
Yeah, he's definitely on a different level. And
he's on his own over there.
Yeah. And again, this ain't me when it comes to the ones that people put in a conversation with him. So Gabriel, Saliba.
Like it's ridiculous.
You can't put them in that conversation. Maybe one day.
So I'm just going to check the I want to check.
What are you gonna check?
Bro, they've conceded 8 goals in 13 games, bro.
Fam.
What is that, bro?
Listen, that back four. Well, let me put it back four because Robertson's had some iffy moments. Konate and Van Dijk this season so far have been the best pairing
in Europe.
Yeah, they've been the best pairing. Do you know what I mean? And Gabriel and Saliba have been off it. During parts of the season, but
no, they've been human.
Yeah, basically.
You can't be mental every game. It's just normal, bro.
But that game today, man, honestly, in the last 7 games, in the last 7 games, Was the last 8 games they've lost 7?
Who?
No, last 7 games they've lost 6.
Lost 6 out
Man
of the last
City.
7, Man City.
And
And they draw the one before against Feyenoord.
Yeah. Bro, what is happening? And do you know what? I think this goes to show as well, yeah, that you can have injuries for 1 or 2 games. And people always say, yeah, everyone's going to get injuries, but you cannot go so long without key players being injured, because the whole way Man City play, that number 6 role is so pivotal for them that if Rodri's out, it totally messes up everything. But then even Kovacic was even doing a job. Maybe not as good as Rodri, but he was doing a good enough job. And now you've taken him out of there too. And it's like the blind leading the blind.
But yeah, it's not. But at that point though, yeah, it's not actually functioning. Like you're trying to get something, you're trying to square a peg in a round hole. There's nothing really, you know.
Bro, like when I was watching the game today, like I like Rico Lewis, but bro, he was out of his depth today.
Bro, listen to this.
Way out of his depth.
What man are starting to? I've been saying it for a hot minute. Yeah, Pep has gone to extremes. Yeah, he used to be extreme with the football. He's come to England, and over time he's assimilated, and he's realised, right, all that romantic stuff's cool, but listen to this: if I get these athletes and play a bit of football. The problem is now there's no football there, and when Rodri is what turns this from athleticism to football. Yeah, you remove that, bro. There's just a bunch of athletes. There's a bunch of centre backs. There's quite literally a bunch of centre backs on the football pitch. There's wingers, that are vibes. Like you've bought Doku because he has the explosivity to create chaos, and he's also enough of an athlete to react to himself and the opportunities that come to him. But when that starts, that can't be your base. It can't, like, experimentalness can't be your base.
Yeah.
Or Pep Guardiola. Listen to this. Pep Guardiola ain't the coach. Yeah. You see, when it comes down to solely relying on the athleticism, he's not the guy for that. Like, you see, Klopp, he could win the league with this. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he understands that thing. This is not your lane. There's, out of that, when you look at, hold on, let's look at the team today. Let's just look at the team that lost today. They've been losing. But
and Vinny, whilst you're looking for that, yeah, that team that he put out, yeah, you see what I don't like about, it's not what I don't like about Pep. Pep does this thing, yeah, where he wants to teach man a lesson. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like he looks at your team, you're not performing, so you know what, I'm going to leave you out to teach you a lesson. The other players I put in should be able to carry out the same job.
Till now.
Because look, he left Vardio out. He left De Bruyne out. Doku out. Savino out. Do you get what I'm saying? So all these players leaving out, and you're bringing in someone said on Twitter earlier on, funny enough, or X, whatever it's called. Edison. Someone said, what does Rico Lewis actually do? And I said, Rico Lewis is the benefactor of Pep being in his feelings and leaving people out.
Rico Lewis, yeah.
And that's not to say he's not good.
No, he's this though. He's the Swiss, like, you see the Swiss Army knife, yeah? It's not a diamond tip drill. It's not a master key. It's not any specific code thing. It's just a, I can kind of, whatever I kind of need to do, I can do that little thing. But you don't say, right, when you got a specific job,
yeah,
you don't say, yo, where's the Swiss Army knife?
Yeah.
You say, yo, where's my Phillips?
Nah, bro, he was out of his depth, man. Like,
he's a little boy.
Exactly. And in high stakes games, do you know what he reminds me of?
A little boy.
He reminds me of, when you get players who are part of a great team, I'm going somewhere with this. They're part of a great team, and they've been...
Sergio Roberto.
Hold on. They're part of a great team, and they've been brought up playing with all of these star players to the point when they can play with them. But the moment the moment they have to become that guy,
No, that's not possible.
they cannot do it.
That's not possible.
But they're comfortable playing with those guys because they can get through a team game.
He's not going to spoil it.
No, he's not going to spoil it. But when chips are down,
But we can't rely on. He's not the difference here.
Who have I just described
Sergio Roberto,
from Man City? Who have I just described?
the little boy,
No, but who?
Rico Lewis.
No, but who else have I just described?
Foden.
Oh, there you go. Just describe Phil Foden. Phil Foden, and I'm gonna say this now, yeah. Phil Foden has learned. He's got his football knowledge in a team that is star-studded, playing the best football, and he's learned to play alongside them. But then, when certain players aren't performing, you ain't got enough about you to be that star guy. You're not going to mess it up, like you said. You're not going to mess it up, but you can't be that. You're not that guy in that team. Whereas other players in that team, so we've seen that, like a Bernardo Silva.
Step up.
We've obviously seen De Bruyne step up. Gundogan, we've seen step up. Rodri, we've seen step up. Stones, we've seen step up.
Guardiola, step up.
We've seen step up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
But
Ake.
Listen, but Foden gets away with it because he's part of a team. He's part of the furniture of that team. But
I'm gonna have to pre, you know,
bro. And you know what? I'm even happy. I'm not happy that he's underperforming, but I'm happy that people are starting to really see it because this ain't new. This Foden ain't new.
No.
The only thing about Foden is that people always make excuses for him. Even for England, they make excuses for him. They try to build a team around him. They try to shift everyone around. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Go on.
If I break this down to you, yeah. Ortega's a good goalie. I like him. I rate him. I think he's, as a goalkeeper, I think he's better than Ederson. Apart from zinging it, he's better than Ederson. Just my opinion. People.
I don't really. Okay, cool.
I mean, he's better. I think Kelleher is also better than Ederson. But cool.
Kelleher is the best number 2 in the league.
Kelleher is the coldest number 2 I've seen since Brad Friedel. Listen to this.
Since Cudicini.
Yeah. That's my guy, you know.
Yeah, Cudicini was...
Carlo. Wavy. Yeah. Right, cool. Right back. This is my opinion. I said to man, Carl Walker's done last season. No, I said last season he needs to cut and go to Bayern or link Conte because... I don't know what's happened, but he's just got there where maybe you get to a stage in your career when you've seen it all already, and you just don't want to waste your energy on certain stuff.
But do you know what else it is about Kyle Walker though? Kyle Walker for me was never the greatest of defender. Obviously he had the pace. Obviously he had the pace to get back. But when you come to City and the machine is functioning, your job is made easier. Now that it's not functioning, you've got to.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work. I noticed from last season when Tottenham played Man City and we lost 1-0. But I noticed we let him have the ball. Like it was like a tactical thing. Man, let the ball go to my man. All game. He had all the ball. And he wasn't really, he didn't manage to do anything. But that just kind of made me think, raw. And I feel like he just needs to make that adaptation to centre half. Because I think he's not A side centre half, B side, the athlete guy. I think he could do that, especially in the back three.
Not in the 2.
Possibly. So you say Kyle Walker at the very least, yeah, you would say he's at the back end of his career.
Of course, yeah.
No diss to Kyle.
I've made notes. I know what you're gonna say, but go on. Yeah, I've put notes there.
Ruben Diaz. You know what I think about this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through it. Ruben Diaz. You know what I think about this guy.
Go on. It's funny because it was the 1-year anniversary of that clip. Literally last week.
I was right, weren't I? Yeah, all right, cool. Then you got Akanji. I like Akanji.
Yeah.
But pre what we're saying, we like Akanji. We all knew Akanji at Dortmund. All of us, every single one of us, and none of us thought, oh my God, Akanji. He cost like 13 million, whatever. Cool. Then you got Ake. I like Ake. Ake's good. Cool. Ake is here, supposed to be here and always helping the thing. So out of the 4 men I just said, 5, sorry, Ortega's the backup goalie, number one. Then there's Walcott on the back end. Me personally, I don't rate Diaz. Then there's a Kanji who is not world class. Ake for me is the only one of that defensive unit that should be there and should be playing. And maybe he shouldn't have even been playing that game. Cool. Then you got Gundogan. He's done. People that don't watch football don't know. Don't ignore the GA. Listen. He was bad at Barcelona last season.
Listen.
Rubbed.
I was watching him today. I even tweeted. I said,
Gundogan
I said, Gundogan needs to come off. Not because, and if this ain't a disrespect thing.
It's not, but it's just
his legs are gone.
Bro, when
his legs are gone.
Bro, I'm seeing he's doing bare this. When you see when he's running towards his own goal, it's bare of this going on. Passing guys on. Done. Rico Lewis is a young youth, bro. This is the double pivot here. Gundogan and Lewis. Jeez. This is in the Premier League. Bro,
do you know what? Sorry, Scott. Do you know what was frustrating me today about the Rico Lewis thing? Yeah, there are passes forward, and you can see, but he just doesn't have it. Getting caught in possession, and you can see even when De Bruyne come on, De Bruyne was like, not De Bruyne. Gundogan was looking at him at certain times and being like, "No, what's this?" Harlow's looking at him like, "Bro, what's this?"
It's just but you know what it is? It's a young boy in a man's game. Yeah. Then you got Bernardo Silva who doesn't want to be there. You need to man need to understand what you're seeing here ain't a dip in form. This is Christian Eriksen last season at Tottenham. He doesn't want to be there.
That's why every year he's like, I'm ready to go, and every year
he's been trying to cut for ages, specifically to Barcelona. He doesn't want to be there. All right, cool. Then you got Phil Foden, who you mentioned, and then you got Mateus Nunes.
I actually like him.
I like him too.
I actually like him, but the City move has killed him though.
I like him, but he's a main guy. He's not he's good, but shove him on the left wing guy. He's not that guy. And then there's Haaland, who's rubbish at football. This isn't a good team, bro. This here. I know the people are missing and whatnot, but I've been saying to man for ages, if you actually, and it's come home to roost, now that everyone's not fit and man can't keep everyone on their toes bro, you're actually clocking there's a team full of extreme athletes and extreme footballers. And if you get the footballers not motivated and the athletes lose a bit of confidence that's impacting the little bit of football they are bringing, you get this.
And it's reminding me, because it is a team that's coming to the end of that cycle. Yeah. They dominated, and now you got to freshen up. But I've been saying that the players that Pep has brought in to freshen it up and keep it, they're not at that level. Will they get to that level? Who knows? But they're not there yet. And the thing is now, is that normally you could bring those players in because the other players will just get you over the line. But those other players are struggling too.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah. The other players,
problem ain't the new guys.
Yeah, the other players are struggling too. And that's why it was even more surprising when I saw the starting line. Because I thought, you know what, Man City, they're down right now. Confidence is low. They've been losing games. In this game, you need a result, yeah? I was like, what Pep should do, just go with the players that he trusts. Like he knows, even if you got beef with them behind the doors, behind the scenes or whatever, the players that have been there in the trenches with you over the years, go with them players. Because I'm telling you now, if De Bruyne was on that pitch today, something would have been created.
Yeah, something.
Do you get what I'm saying? But not only that, Bernardo Silva and Gundogan, it gives a different kind of confidence when you know, okay, look, we just need to get the result. This guy, I know he can do it. Do you get what I'm saying? Even, I'm not going to be funny, even I would have preferred to have seen a Grealish on that pitch. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know what you're going to get.
I would have preferred to see Grealish. People could say what they want to say about his GA and whatever, but
yeah, he might not be £100 million player, but that don't mean he's not supposed to be at City.
In terms of the team functioning, he knows what is needed. So I was just a bit surprised by Pep, doing that.
Do you know what's also coming to bun Pep a little bit? Arrogance.
Yeah.
Why? You can't go into the season with just Rodri and let Calvin Phillips leave. Irrespective, if you want to let Calvin Phillips go on loan, like you know that you had Gundogan, you know that he's not that guy, and you also been watching all the Barcelona games. You know the deal. This guy is. I'm gonna play a bit of football, but really, yeah, we need to dominate this ball so I can get into zone 4. Is it zone 14?
Zone 14.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just trying to get into zone 14 and do stuff, whether it's shoot or pass. Or make a run into the box and get on the end or something. That's really the be-all, end-all of his game. He can try and give you the complete game, and what you're going to get is like, you know, Rooney at Everton. Like, he's better than everyone at football or whatever, but like, ultimately, this ain't what we want, innit?
Yeah, now Pep needs to, I don't know, it reminds me of United, that final season, Fergie's final season, when that team should not have won that league. But they had a manager that could, and the players that could just get them over that, and they had a 30-goal a season striker in Van Persie to just, do you know what I mean? But like, it's reminded me of that, except Pep cannot galvanise these players. You know what?
I don't think he has that.
The players are giving, like, people like De Bruyne, it's like bothered. Like, you know, Pep is intimidating to like outsiders or like the young players. But the players who have like been there and they've been playing under him, like the Bernardo Silvas.
Do you want to know his biggest problem, in my opinion?
Go on.
Is Bernardo Silva. You got Charger as well, sorry, Daps. For me, yeah, Pep's biggest problem, or one of them, yeah, a huge problem, yeah, is Bernardo Silva, his trusty lieutenant, is no longer charged up, bro. Cause man don't realise Bernardo Silva, you see what Bernardo Silva actually brings? He doesn't really, he's not bringing GA, he's bringing what's required to win this game. That could be anything. That includes playing in a 6 if he's got to go there for a sec. Yeah? But right now, he don't have either. Like, bro, how bad it is, yeah? If I ask you this question, yeah, what's the answer? So if you was picking Bernardo Silva tomorrow, where are you playing him, Dapo? What position do you want to play him in? Cause I don't know where. To me, in my opinion, there ain't even a place where I'm like, oh yeah, Bernardo would crash work in that particular position. I don't know what that would be, bro. Right now, today, and this is a man that was this is a difference maker. Furthermore, not even just limiting that. Thank you. Not even limiting it to being a difference maker. Like he's your base foundation for a football match, and you ain't got that right now.
I don't know where, but he's just a good footballer who can just play anywhere and impact the game. Go on.
Do you want to know why this is happening?
Go on.
Because you let Alvarez go. That's really why this is happening.
But this is what I'm trying to say. The players that you could count on, you had players that were all on the same wavelength. No matter who goes out, comes in, everyone's on the same wavelength. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas now, the players you're bringing off the bench, I like Savina. He's not an Alvarez.
Nah. You know what is with him? He's got the skill set. But this is his marinating period, incubation period, you know?
But that's why I can't get over the whole Foden thing, because bro, like
you're onto Foden.
Nah, because you know I'm just happy that people, and I never want people to fail.
It's not about that, but it's about speaking the truth and saying what we see.
Yeah, but like it's just
people's talking about him in the Ballon d'Or conversation.
Bro, people are talking about building teams around him. Do you get what I'm saying? And now that people, and it's annoying because even after today, where people are seeing it, people will say, "Oh yeah, Foden does a shot," but they won't really scrutinize him. But then you get players like, I don't even want to make it about him, but you get players like a Saka, who for whatever reason, people will always downplay what they're doing and compare them to Foden's. When, if we're being honest, it's been night and day between them for however long.
Saka's clear of Foden.
He's been clear of Foden. But do you know what's mad?
Saka is clear of Foden.
But do you know what's so crazy? Yeah? I saw
listen to this. Manchester City needs Saka.
Imagine that.
Listen to this one. Manchester City needs Saka. How about that? Forget about do Arsenal need Zinchenko and Gabriel or Jesus. Manchester City needs Saka. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah. But I was saying that in terms of I forgot what I was going to say. Foden, Saka.
And the comparison, and it's night and day between them.
Yeah. So I saw a video of someone, I think it might have been Culture Cams, saying that
Shout out comes.
saying that Foden, you know, a conversation needs to be had. And in my head, I'm like, a conversation should have been had. And then he mentioned that Foden got the Player of the Year last year. Yeah. And then in my head, I'm like, rah. But when you look at City winning the league and whatever they won last year, for me, the main reason why they won it wasn't because Foden had a good season, but De Bruyne came halfway through the season and then just
powered the thing.
Did a madness.
For me, do you know what I always look at last season? Is the way Julian Alvarez stepped up in my man's absence.
Bruh.
That boy was playing in bare position you don't want to play in, you know. You think he wants to play number 10?
Fam.
Oh, mad, bro. He wants to eat. Do you know what he wants to do? Tap in, you know. That's what he actually is on.
Yeah,
it's not clean goals either. He's on whatever.
It's just really, really like annoying. But you know what? City, again, you know we always talk about City, oh, they're gonna do a run. I can't see that run happening.
Nah.
Because losing 6 out of 7 games is mad. And you know, they've got a long way to go. So and the thing is, teams, like you said, when you go through the teams, there's now teams that can, especially without the Rodris, there's teams that can outrun them now.
Yeah.
There's teams that can out-football them now. Bro, Liverpool were out-footballing them today.
Bro, we popped them. We popped them.
You lot were bopping them. Do you see what I'm saying?
You see what it is? They've got, but you know what it is? The whole team needs re-enter because they've got that thing going on. And we've all experienced it, you know, when you're playing against like man that you don't really rate and they start doing a bit. Like you kind of just like, sometimes you kind of just wait for it to stop a bit. You just wait. No. But momentum's a thing. The same way you can get on a roll, on a positive roll. And then when you got man that's really know that they're not all that, it's like, listen to this. Haaland knows he's not all that. Like, Kyle Walker knows he's not in his best moment. Akanji knows he costs 17 million. Like he knows this. He's stunned he's there. He was doing maths and Sudoku, like just keeping it moving in Germany. So when it starts to become, you look up and you say, "Raw, who's the real?" Is like, man, I'm talking about Rodri, but not Rodri the player. They're talking about Rodri the character. As in, yo, in this moment, don't worry. You get me? There is none of that in the team. Even Jack, like what you were saying. Like Jack weren't in the team today or whatever, yeah. But you see Jack, the very least he's going to do is impact the game. So guess what? If I can't do my thing that way, let me show you a new style. It's called left wing back. Don't worry. You see these fast breaks that we keep getting mashed up on? I'll be there doing the last. I'll be there. I'll do the hard yards and make it last man and do something about that. And they don't have any in the team right now. There is no mindset like that. And I'm not talking about a defensive mindset. I'm talking about a desire to impact the football match. Man are going with the game and just playing the game.
Oh mate, they're having a mare of a time. But onto Liverpool.
Oh man!
Very quickly.
Oh man!
They've got 3 players out of contract in the summer.
Bro, this is why this brother is doing a tremendous job.
You know what he's reminding me of? Remember when Ozil and Sanchez wanted that contract? And that season they were moving mad. Yeah, but Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent. First of all, if you had to pick between Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent, pick one. No, if you could only give 2 a new contract, which 2 are you choosing?
Van Dijk and Salah.
Van Dijk and Salah. Cool.
Van Dijk and Salah.
Even though Trent's got more years in him.
Yeah, Van Dijk and Salah.
Is that because you see like the Conor Bradley thing as well? Like they can function without Trent.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Trent is as much like I rate Trent. Like, but Trent for me, depending on what the team, what the system is and that, he could potentially sometimes be as big of a not a problem, but sometimes he can be a tactical thing a thing like he's a weapon. But like not all the time you don't always need a weapon. Sometimes you need a tool. You know what I'm saying? He's a weapon. His thing is all about impacting the other team. But then when you take that out of it, sometimes it's, like the way Bradley, I keep going to say Bob Bradley, the way Connor locked
him
up
at the USA.
Ignore me, bro. The way he was dealing with him, Mbappe, and I hope we touch on Madrid today. The way he was dealing with Mbappe, that's just not on the cards for Trent. It's just not there. That's that day in the day. I've never seen that.
Even with Doku today. Yeah. And Doku can get the better of most, but he's not dealing with Bradley. Bradley is at least leaving something. He's leaving there with something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like with Trent, he gets cooked too easily, and in those moments you don't need the weapon. You just need your defender. You need the tool. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think for me as well, I would 100% go with
Trent's mindset is like, all right, cool. Do you know why his mindset's like that? Because he's gonna do on the you're gonna cook him, but he's saying, yeah, but I'm gonna cook you. But do you get what I'm saying? This is not don't get me wrong, majority of the time in a good team, that's gonna be helpful. But the reason why Madrid are so sick is because you see Carvajal. Yeah. He says, hold on a second. Today ain't that day.
But you know what? For people like Carvajal, that is their cooking.
Yeah.
that is their cooking.
I cook my man.
Yeah. That is it.
Do you know how bad it is? He ain't even really gassed about the through ball he played, that split. He'll just do, you see all of that. That's just like his job, isn't it? I'm going to do that. Whereas that's what Trent's here for. Trent's actually here for that. This defending stuff is,
Yeah, no, I'd definitely pick Van Dijk and Salah as well, because Liverpool can function without Trent. Without Van Dijk and Salah,
you know why
functioning.
You know why you can't even consider the Van Dijk one? Because Van Dijk is more than just Van Dijk. It's Van Dijk, and then you got to extrapolate that across the other 10 man in the team. And he's got direct influence on this guy, that guy over there, this guy there, and them two there. Like direct. Like, try know there ain't. You see this Gravenberg that we got right now? Swap out Van Dijk for any brand name defender you want. This is not happening, my boy.
You know what it is? It's standards, and he's like the standard bearer. Yeah, Van Dijk's the standard bearer. So then when you got him there, everyone else just knows that that's our level. And Salah, do you know what? For years I didn't give Salah enough credit. I knew he was like a goal scorer, but I didn't really look at him as like a footballer. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't need you to always be that. I just need you to be effective. Do you know what I'm saying?
Impact the game.
Yeah, I just need impact. Not everyone's going to be a footballer.
It's an alkaline.
Hence why you're not like Declan Rice. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hate that guy.
Anyway, we're not doing that. We're not doing that today. Even though he's been doing all right. But anyway, we're not doing that today. So with Salah, I looked at him like he's gonna get a bag of goals and just impact the game, and I'm okay with it at a very, very high level. But you see his assists at times, yeah.
Bro, he's doing this new passing thing.
You're
not imagining it. It's new. It is new. This new passing he's doing is mad. He made up. Somewhere along the lines, he said, all right, cool, you know what? I need to... This isn't just a goals thing. He clicked somewhere. He looked at all the... Because if you pre it, like, there's bare danger in the team, bro.
Bro, too much.
There's bare firepower in the team. And he's just, bro, it's almost like, you know what? It's like he's figured out in his age now. All right, cool. If I play for them, they'll play for me. I feel like it's a bit of that, because it could easily get odd one out-ish, you know?
Because when Mane was there was none of that stuff. It's like, I need to outdo Mane. Mane's trying to outdo thing, but we're still boys.
Like, no, we need to get the dub, but within the dub, me and him is...
Yeah, and I need to come out on top.
And you know, I must do GA, you know why? Because you see that other shit, I can't see Mane at that. the play, the link up, the pressing. I can't see him at that, so I have to GA. No, not really GA. G. You know. But
yeah, man. No. So yeah, he's just added that to his game, and now he's actually unplayable. He's actually unplayable, and he might look scruffy at times or whatever, but he's going to do the job at a very, very high level. And I saw some talk about, you know, who's the better one out of him and Gareth Bale at their peaks. Oh, in fact, let me ask you that question. I saw Lippy having that conversation.
Are you asking a stupid question right now?
At their peaks, you know, I'm going to say who I think.
I got a better question for you.
No, wait. I'm going to say who I think at their peak, yeah. Shout out Lippy for the question. But I don't even know if it was Lippy that even asked the question. I personally don't think at both their peaks, I personally don't think Salah could chat to Bale. That's me. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking like Premier League peaks, because obviously he was in the Premier League, he had one, maybe 2 seasons. At their peaks, Salah's not chatting to Bale.
I got a better question for you.
Go on. Wait, who do you think's
who's better than Bale at his peak?
Oh, I see.
Peak Bale. Peak Bale. Who's better? 'Cause I don't know if you lot was watching football.
Bro, that's why
Neymar, Bale, Di Maria, Thomas Muller. Them man there, you don't speak. This is the level. Them 4 man there, and KDB would be in it, but he's a nerd in the Champions League. He's a dweeb. When we need him in the Champions League, he's a dweeb. So we take him out of it. Really, he should be with the guys. You see them 4 man there? That's the level. You see, you got the Messi name. This is the step below. They cannot be seen. Peak Gareth Bale can't be seen. Forget Eden Hazard. Another one. We take him off the streets, won't forget Hazard. No, the Champions League will forget Hazard.
Bro,
Champions League will forget Hazard.
Even without Champions League, he's not there, bro. He's not there.
I'm talking about Gareth Bale. Bro. He can't be seen, my guy. What do you want? Left foot, right foot, header,
and do you know what,
60-yarder.
Do you know what the worst thing about it is?
It's got skill.
It's not even that. Do you know what? He prefers golf.
He don't even rate this thing like.
Yeah, bro. So
I don't want to be famous either.
I was looking and I'm seeing bare people saying, "No, Salah, Bale only say," and I'm like, do you know what?
You don't know anything.
You know what? Maybe I'm just, seeing things a bit differently here. I don't know. I don't know,
brother. You see, in the AFCON final, when they're shining lasers in that man's eyes, do you think this is impacting Gareth Bale? What's Gareth Bale gonna do? He's going to slam that into the top bins, and there's you see, Gareth Bale, he's the kind of youth that's gonna tell the goal. Not he's, because that's not his personality, but he could tell the goalie where it's going,
and you're not stopping it. This
is who he is, bro. You're not. Don't do that. Don't mix GA with.
Do you know what the best thing about Gareth Bale is? Yeah, Gareth Bale knows he's in a team where other people are supposed to be the stars. Like at Real Madrid, he obviously knows what Ronaldo's thing is. He knows what Ben, but he's just like, I don't care. At one point, they started bringing out white flags for him.
Bro, he's been through it all. He don't care.
He don't care.
Remember, he put the thing when he was sleeping on the bench. He don't care, because you know what he knows. You know what he knows. Yeah. You see this Real Madrid that you know, your new understanding of Real Madrid, he's the catalyst. Yeah, not Modric, not Cruz who come after, not CR7, not Benzema. None of these. He's the catalyst. Yeah. You get it? He come true and everything changed. You know when it all changed? When CR7 was missing for them couple little games that season, and he turned it on guys. And man said, yeah, we got something there. Yeah? Cause I know if that you put his head to it, there's 30 GA any season. Bro. Any season he wants.
Well, okay, that settles that one then. So for you, Liverpool gonna win?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me see what else I got on my list, because Wrap this. Go on.
Do you know what I really respect though? See Slot, my main question was how is he going to navigate the 3 players leaving that are actually like bare important to the team. And he's just taken to it like it's a small task, which I just think, yeah, man, it's a bit ominous. It's a bit ominous that.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, that was it. No, that impressed me bare, bro. Impressed me bare hugely, because Salah's all doing things that are disruptive. He's like, yo, yeah, whatever, bro. Like
in saying that though, before we come on thingy, Trent did about 3 mad passes today. Yeah, well, I was just like, Trent is just ridiculous, but we know he can do that. But anyway, let me see what else is on my list.
He's made it normal. I'm sick of Ange Postecoglou, man.
Oh, why is that?
Bro, can we just...
Why are you sick of him? Because he looks like he's actually doing...
What?
Doing all right.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Okay, you know what?
No, that's exactly what he's doing.
As Tottenham, what is it you actually expect as a Tottenham fan? Like, because what I know of Tottenham, this is Tottenham.
No, I expect to be good or bad.
Not good and bad.
This is insanity, bro. Like, this has not been be good or bad. Like, I don't know what the real Tottenham is. We're 13 games into the season. I got no idea what the real Tottenham is. No idea. Brush Villa, brush City. City's not a big brush, but we beat them all the time anyway. But
you're mad days.
That's normal. And then you can't beat Fulham. Lose to Ipswich. What's this about, bro? No, I can't.
You didn't lose to Ipswich.
We lost to Ipswich.
You lot. Oh, to Ipswich. Okay, you lot didn't play Ipswich today, though. Yeah.
Like, bro, I can't. I'm tired. You know, it's Dapo. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. There's only so long. There's only so much you can watch your team beat Man City, draw with Roma for no reason. They got Claudio Ranieri. Love the guy. He's cool.
To be fair though, Roma deserved a draw from that game.
Exactly.
They definitely deserved the draw.
No, exactly. Why are you not just doing? Yeah, man. I'm tired, man. I'm at the end of my tether with this, but you know, it's not. I'm not saying sack my man, but bloody hell.
Yeah, no, you lot. When I think of you lot, and like when I see you lot play, when I think about you lot playing, I just think to myself like, you can beat them. Like,
he's got small club energy.
Yeah, like I don't see a team where I worry like whoever you're playing, I know that they can get a result against you lot.
Listen to this. Do you know what I don't like? This is what I don't like. And this is because he's a small guy. We're gonna turn up in the big games, yeah, and then not get the results we need. That should be our foundation against the smaller teams because we're deluded and arrogant. Like, you've not beaten Fulham at home because you're deluded. Because listen to this. That's happened because Marco Silva's a considerably better coach than Ange Postecoglou. Like, Postecoglou might be doing sexier things, and that's cool. But you see Marco Silva's team, they're drilled enough that it's not really a big deal getting this result. Like, you're doing all that. That's pretty cool what you lot got going on.
Do you know what I see? Like, and this is off the back of you saying that about Fulham. Fulham are a team where how they play is how they play. So they can get a result. Like, they don't have to be G'd up to play you lot. They play how they play, and you know, sometimes they'll get the result, sometimes they won't.
Yeah.
You guys, it's dependent on your mood.
Bro, it's given small team. Look, against City, Villa, up for it. Everton, you can't. Yeah. Listen to this. You can't bang over, not beat Everton, not get the points. You can't bang over Everton.
Yeah. Are you still like against Maddison?
This is the space this is what I wanted. What I want is proof. I want you to show, prove, try. If you're not supposed to be in the team, come out the team. When you come back in the team, try and take your... This is what I want to see. The problem for me was we was hailing the Messiah because we didn't lose for 10 games. What the hell is wrong with you lot? This guy's losing the ball for fun and doing nothing when he's passing it and not scoring. And his set pieces ain't really giving, oh my God, that's the guy that needs to be taking our set. No. I'm not interested in that when the nigga's got number 10 on and he's got a box and he's one of the highest paid players at the club. No, I need a bit more from you.
So what's your, as a Tottenham fan, what's your ideal scenario, ending or position in the league? Don't say Champions League. Was that what you want? You know,
that's what I want. That's what I want, Champions League, or I don't know why this guy's there. Because guess what? Antonio Conte gets Champions League with this team.
And apparently, he always wins something in his second year.
He probably could, though, if he applies himself. I don't see this Man U game that we got in the League Cup as like some...
When is that? That's not coming up in time.
Not sure. Maybe 2 weeks or something. Right?
Oh, okay.
But like, this is not like some unwinnable game. But the fact that it's even like that, the fact it's even like that is just telling me this is just all wrong. Because why am I feeling like that? But we just didn't beat Fulham. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Very quick touch on Arsenal.
Yeah, go on.
Right. So I'm obviously very happy that Arsenal, since the last international break, we're looking like ourselves again. And there's only one reason for that, in my opinion. You don't even know what I'm going to say, though.
I do know what you're going to say.
Odegaard.
Of course I know what you're going to say.
Okay, cool.
Because listen, me and you, we don't have the same opinion on everything. But and when I'm saying to people, Mikel, like, I've seen it now. I've got a hint of it. But I know it now. This is Jose Mourinho. The modern version. It's that brand. Because it's, look, Odegaard.
I've got a better one for you, God.
Odegaard is your... He's your Wesley Sneijder in the Inter team. He's your... It's not like for like, but your Mesut Ozil, and it's not exactly like for like, in that Real Madrid team. He's your Cesc Fabregas in that Chelsea team. He's even your Paul Pogba in that Manchester United team. This is what he is and what he's bringing. He's your Pellegrini in the Roma team. But when you remove those people and have a butchers, what's going on? When you look at, let's go in reverse order. Like you got, I don't even know who you got in that Roma team, but you got
Dybala, El Shaarawy,
Cristante, and
no. You're talking about back then. Okay,
you got like your Cristantes and your Roma team. Then you go back to the Man U team. You got like Ander Herrera and Fellaini in that run.
Fred and them, man.
Fred and that. McTominay. Then you go to Chelsea. You got your Matic.
So mad. Sorry, very quickly.
Yes.
McTominay would actually do all right in this team, you know.
Which one? The
this current Man United team.
Yeah, because he's got a decent coach.
Yeah,
but do you get what I'm saying? Though? If you look at it, for me, this like, bro, is fundamentally solid. The CB score goals. That's a Jose thing. That like, it's mad solid across the back four and the middle.
Do you know what?
These two guys, they get to work.
Yeah. And I think for me,
and when I say work, what I mean is this way and that way.
Yeah.
And that way.
Was it you I was talking to about? I don't think it was you. Like, someone was talking to me about Saka. I might have been on social media. You know, because everyone just always compares everyone to Saka for whatever reason. And someone said, okay, now let those other players have the defensive responsibilities as Saka does.
Saka don't have responsibilities. He's applying himself.
No, but you know, other players don't have to do what he does.
I don't think he has to. I think
no, he does. He does.
No, take it in. If he doesn't do that, he's still playing.
Oh yeah. But
So
the thing
you
is,
don't have to do it.
No, but the thing is, other people
aren't capable of doing that.
You know, if Saka was one of them that just cheated a bit and just like,
oh my days,
stayed up. bro, chaos. But anyway, yeah. So I think with Odegaard coming in, yeah, everything just clicks. Everything. Because when he's on the pitch, whoever's got the ball, they're always looking for him. When he's not there, they don't know who to. Do you know what I mean? Even little movements that Odegaard does, we don't have another player like it. Nwaneri, as much as I like him, his time will come.
I'm glad you put it in that.
Yeah, no. His time will come, because what Odegaard does is just, bro, we're a different team.
He unlocks the thing. But you know what it is with Odegaard? He even like the movements he makes encourages certain things.
Yes, 100%.
Like he's not. You see where when you've got Rice, Partey, and then whoever, Jorginho or whatever the combination is, that's not Odegaard. You see when them man drop off and come square, he goes in between people and asks you to pass the ball to him there. And guess what? He's asking a bit of you, and he's also asking you to trust him.
But it's not just that as well. On the flip side, there's times where without the ball, you see he's forever like, you need to be there. You need to. Do you get what I'm saying? And
he's a coach on the pitch.
Yeah, bro. We were talking about how for Man City to work and function properly, Rodri needs to be there.
Do you know what he brings you as well? What's cold? This is the coldest part about Odegaard, in my opinion. Bro, really, he's a 10. Yeah? But he's like, you know what? Let me be a man and be an 8.
Do you know what it is about him?
I respect it.
Because he doesn't shy away from graft.
He's a big man.
Really and truly, he's a luxury player.
Exactly, and
he's a luxury player.
But he puts it in like Arbeloa.
Yeah, I said like Arbeloa.
Like he puts it, Arbeloa puts it in, bro. Like, that's why I respect it, bro. Like, I don't have to like the team bare, but bro, like what he's doing, because he doesn't have to do that. He could take a different approach and get a different outcome. He's got that same approach where man's winning, when man's losing in a good moment, the start of the game, end of the game. Bro, he real leader. And like he's the Cesc Fabregas mode of leader.
Yeah.
And for me, at Arsenal, like it's a Cesc thing, it's a Santi Cazorla thing. Like these are Arsenal, like the modern Arsenal. It's not your it's not your
Tony Adams.
No. It's not your Adams, your Vieiras. It's a new, more modern. But that is the modern Arsenal leader, in my opinion. And he it's annoying to say, but he represents Arsenal. So like he feels like Arsenal.
Yeah,
this feels
the
like
Arsenal way. And the last thing on Arsenal,
like we know Wenger likes this guy.
Yeah, 100%.
We know that. Like we know that.
And the last thing, bro, one of my joys of, watching Arsenal is, like you touched on it, people trying to stop Gabriel.
No.
Bro, do you know it's I'm at the point now where when Gabriel scores from a set piece, I laugh.
He barely jumped the other day.
Bro, do you know what it is?
Because man are just like, yeah, it's done now.
Do you know what it is? No matter where he starts, you got people like hands, and he's just like this, and you're not stopping him.
But you know what though? Also, I gotta be honest. Like, I don't know though. It's not even a delivery. Like, cause man are putting it in good areas, whatever. Yeah, but his desire, bro. Like, it's a desire thing, bro. It's like Ramos. Like, don't get me wrong, there's blocks and all that and all these things going on, but really, this guy has made up his mind.
Yeah.
I'll never forget my brethren, shout out Fitz.
Who?
Yeah. He's teaching me how to like win headers and shit. But he was like, bro, I'll be honest with you. Like, it's one on the floor. And all the practice in the world and all that, yeah, is all good. Like, we could do crosses and all that. Man, I've got to want to head the ball.
Like John Terry.
You've got to want to do this. Not want to do it F this and in this scenario and F this is like no. You've got to make up your mind right now that you're winning this header.
Do you know what makes it easier for him as well? The fact that people ain't marking like how they should. You can't put Antonio on Gabriel. I laugh. I'm like, let's put the strong guy on him.
Take it in though, yeah. What's the solution?
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so funny, because no matter who you put on him against City,
Souček, he's gonna leave him
against City. Someone else was holding on to him. Kyle Walker said, "No, I've got him." Start touching him. Got the header. Now they've put Antonio. You can't, fam. You basically need prime Materazzi, fam. That's what you need.
You need Van Dijk. You
need Lucio.
Something.
You need them man to just
something that's got bare horsepower and intensity.
Yeah, because like, you're not.
Bro, when I see how you see what I'm seeing from Kyle Walker, do you know what I see? I see nervous energy.
That's ego, bro. That's
like
ego.
This is, you know that this is peak, and deep down you're really kind of hoping that this ball don't come in. I was
literally just about to say that.
We all know
it's one of them ones where you're like, really and truly, what's the chances that they're gonna actually score from this header? Score from this corner, and if I show that I'm doing that, you don't score from it, it looks like I've done my job.
Nah, bro, you're gonna have to do this, because you see, my man, you don't understand. He's arriving. You think like he's in the section now, yeah, where it's not about the delivery. This is a huge problem, bro. Like, it's not really about, because if he's got to, he's gonna slam dunk whoever. Like, absolutely. Whoever. And that's in the air or on the floor. Either or. If you like, bro, the best thing I think man can do is the zonal thing. But even that has his flaw.
No, because even then he's got to run on you.
But the only thing I'm thinking is you got to try and get in the way.
You know what?
I don't know, bro.
Let me see if he might be late, but I'll see if he picks up anyway.
So wait, also as well. So is Gabriel becoming more important than Silva?
I've been fam. That's not news to me, you know.
No, I'm just asking.
Gabriel is my. I've been saying.
No. I know you started to lean that way. I didn't know you're putting the stamp on it.
No, I've been there.
So
he's been better. Do you know what it is? Saliba's ceiling is but you see what Gabriel is doing. Yeah, what Gabriel is doing is
must be respected.
Yeah, and the thing is, in order for Saliba to play how he does, he needs Gabriel, because there's bare times where Saliba gets himself in trouble. He'll get himself out of it, but you shouldn't be in them positions anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? And there's a reason why we call Gabriel away day Gabriel. Because he's not playing games. Gabriel, for me, I've been saying it, of the two, he's actually my favorite. And that's not me saying Saliba's. I just think them two are just really, really good, both of them.
The balance.
Yeah. But for me, Gabriel edges it.
Do you know why? Do you know where I'm at with Gabriel as well? He takes it personally.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You see that? Yeah, they're my kind of footballers. You know, man that take it personally.
Let me see if this guy is awake.
Who's that?
No, he's in Dubai, so no, he's probably not awake. I was gonna call the captain of Nigeria. Truce. I'd be like, how would you defend against Gabriel? He'd probably be like, I'll just
touch tight.
I don't know what he would do. Man.
It's got to involve being touch tight.
I don't know.
That following thing is never gonna work, bro.
Never ever. Listen, especially because when you're following, your eyes are directly on the player. You're not tracking. You're trying to track a man who is tracking the ball. So you're not even gonna. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, no.
You see as well, the second, bro. Here's the other bit as well. The second you try pre the ball,
that's it.
Let that boy start and get ahead of you. Because guess what? He's strong enough as well, yeah, to get ahead of you and stop and hold you there and just win this. I seen him do it to Romero. He tried to get close. He's looked away for 2 seconds, bro. And the boy is explosive with aggression and not ratings. Like, he doesn't rate you. He don't rate you. He thinks you're weak men. That's what he thinks.
Exactly that.
Bro, he heads the ball, yeah. He heads the ball like he's heading it. This is gonna blast the goalie and everyone into the net.
He heads it like there's no danger. Because when normally you're going up for a keeper.
There's none of this.
Yeah.
His thing is, he headers the ball like this.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a monster, man.
He's a maniac. But yeah, guys, gonna wrap this one up. And this is probably gonna come out. Well, it's probably Monday when you're seeing this. So probably by tomorrow if I can get it edited. And we're out. Scorcher, keep, giving that heat. Come on.
Like Moses, I carried on building the ship.
Yeah, all of that. I should just if I put an instrument on, a cold instrument, would you? I wouldn't do that to you anyway.
Oh, no.
I would. So what? Is there never a time where you just hear a beat, you're just like, no, I'm ready?
Yeah. That's how I
In
rap.
studio?
At home, in the studio, in the car.
Cool. All right then, guys, we are out.